kind of a lending partner, a mortgage
Mhm.
banker, or someone to be on our team, what questions should we be asking?
Yeah, so a couple of things. So I think the most important thing is, everything, obviously technology is changing everything, right? But there's still a craft portion of this business where the person you're dealing with has to know how to look at certain things before he inputs it into the technology. So as much as technology is replacing jobs, there's little things that can screw you up or cause you to get a higher interest and stuff like that. So I think the first thing I'm looking for is experience, and somebody who's detail oriented, that's going to look at things a certain way to make sure that I'm not missing something. And we get kind of caught up in interest rate all the time. And truth be told, somebody's in the business for all this time. We're all very close to the same, right? Like, depending on the day, depending on the hour of the day, depending on when you talk to me, I'm going to be the same rate as somebody else, or with an eighth or a quarter of a point of that person on any given day. And the truth of the matter is that if you compare apples to apples, hey, I called Ralph at 1 o'clock and I called Jim at 1 o'clock. They're probably the same, right? Like, it's probably exactly the same. But, you may have called me a week ago and you've talked to this person today and there was a big shift in the market, whatever, and great change. So, it's hard to do this, but I kind of implore people not to focus on interest rate, right? To focus on a good partner who's knowledgeable, who understands the market, and who's detail oriented, because, something on your tax return, something in your bank account, something on your credit report, something small can mess up your transaction and either cause delays, cost you money, or cost you something that's going to be long term, right? So I think take some of the focus off of rates and really kind of focus on, hey, what products do you have access to? Can you give me an idea of a few different options for what my scenario looks like?